Our latest pay survey results for New Zealand suggest that the low level of salary increases seen in recent years is likely to continue in the short term. First, a little background to the analysis. The MHR Global Rem Data Service is New Zealand's longest established commercial salary survey, first established in 1959. The survey collects information from over 400 employers nationally and covers close to 300 individual roles. Those roles range from chief executives to entry-level positions for school leavers and new graduates. Total sample analysed in our latest survey exceeded 35,000 individual records. There is a widespread perception that salary increases for chief executives and general managers have been excessive in recent years and wildly outstrip the increases available to other staff. Our results suggest that this perception arises from extensive media coverage of a small number of high-profile cases, which in reality have little impact on the overall figures. In contrast to public perceptions, the latest analysis shows that the average level of increase for chief executives and general managers was 3.8% in the past 12 months, only marginally ahead of the average increases of 3.6% for other top executives and 3.3% for general staff. We also track the change in median total remuneration from one survey to the next. This has the advantage of measuring the impact of a wide range of different factors on remuneration levels for all three groups. These factors include the impact of staff turnover, changes in the value of benefits, particularly bonus payments, and increases in base salary for existing staff. Typically, the movement in median total rem is lower than the average base salary movement discussed previously, largely because new appointees are generally paid at a lower rate than the people they replace. The 2013 survey is no different. As seen in the chart, these increases range between 3.3% for CEOs and general managers to just 2.3% for general staff. The latter figure clearly reflects the financial constraints many organisations are continuing to face. Until 2009, pay increases for general staff and top executives consistently ranged between 5 and 6.5%. As seen here, since 2010, these increases have been significantly lower, now lying between 3 and 4%. Given the ongoing financial pressures and government calls for restraint in the public and local government sectors, it is likely that this pattern will continue in the immediate future. That said, these increases remain at a level which is higher than the changes in the Consumer Price Index. Balancing the low increases to some extent is the fact that the number of staff receiving increases has lifted back to pre-2010 levels of around 70%, a marked improvement from recent years in which the proportion of staff receiving increases fell to below 60% as employers sought to contain costs to cope with reduced revenue and funding. In a further departure from public perceptions, a higher proportion of general staff receive increases than is the case with top executives. As the chart shows, this is a long-established but little recognised pattern. Taken together, these figures indicate that while the difficult economic conditions prevail, the majority of employers do recognise that it is no longer practical to continue the wage freezes which were common during the height of the global financial crisis. More employers are now providing some level of adjustment to the majority of staff, but many remain constrained in the levels of increase which are affordable in the current climate. That pattern is likely to continue for some years yet. Thank you for your interest. If you wish to find out more about the range of information available from this survey and from MHR Global, please do not hesitate to contact us.